Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Tuli's Biology. So again I have come up with a new topic, that is reproduction. This topic is primarily of class 10 Madhyamik. Class 10 Madhyamik examination, which is a continuation of the chapter Continuity of Life. This is the second part of the chapter Continuity of Life. So let's now get into the second part of the chapter, that is the reproduction. But before going into that chapter, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and like the videos, watch the videos and share it with your friends. If you have any problem with any part of the biology, then make sure to tell me in my comment section or in my Facebook page or Insta page or in my email ID. The links of the Facebook page, Insta page I have given in the description box, so make sure to follow it. So guys, like the videos, please subscribe the channel, and let's now just get into the chapter reproduction. Now, first of all, what is this reproduction? Reproduction means that multiplication of the organisms. Now, the dog will produce a dog, a cat will produce a cat. Similarly, a human being will produce a human being. So, multiplication of the number of the individuals of the same species. That is the ability to increase the number of the same species, the ability of that organism, and this phenomena is called reproduction. So this is reproduction. Now what is the importance of reproduction? First of all, importance is that it helps to maintain the continuity of the individuals or continuity of the race. Second is that it helps to increase the number of the individuals. Okay. Third is that there are other importance of reproduction as suppose one organism will die, so there is the other organisms, new offsprings who are there to compensate that loss. So this is maintained. Another thing, if reproduction will not be done, then the organisms, those organisms will be endangered and ultimately will be extinct, like in case of dinosaurs. Okay. So this is the importance of reproduction. Now we will go to the types of reproduction. That is, what are the main types of reproduction? Mainly reproduction can be divided into three types. What are they? First of all, vegetative reproduction. Second is asexual reproduction. Third one is sexual reproduction. Okay, vegetative reproduction is what? The reproduction that takes place through the vegetative parts of the plant body. Now, plant body is having two types of parts. One is vegetative part, another one is the reproductive part. Reproductive part is where, that is a flower, seeds, fruits, where the reproduction, those parts which are having the ability to take part in the reproduction process, those parts are termed as reproductive parts. Whereas vegetative parts means the parts which are not taking part in the process of reproduction, those are termed as the vegetative parts, like roots, stems, leaves. These are the vegetative parts of the plant. But in certain cases we can see that yes, from the vegetative part as well, the reproduction is taking place in cases of plants. Those type of reproduction is termed as vegetative reproduction, or we can say vegetative propagation. Now what is propagation? Propagation means to propagate, to multiply, to spread. So propagation, reproduction is having kind of similar term. So that's why it is used in place of reproduction, that is vegetative propagation. Am I clear? Now what type of vegetative propagation we can see? Like in case of rose, in case of China rose, we can cut the stem and we can put that stem into the soil. We will water it, we will manure it. Then we can see after some days a new plant will be grown. That is an example of vegetative reproduction and vegetative propagation. So first one is done. Now we are going to the asexual reproduction. Asexual. Means absence. Absence of the sexual reproduction is termed as asexual reproduction. That means here formation, no formation of gamete is taking place. That is, no gamete is taking place. Another thing is that it is not biparental, it is uniparental. That means one parent is enough to reproduce or to produce the offspring. That's why it's uniparental. So these are the two major differences. So as there is no gamete formation, no exchange of gamete is taking place, so there will be no variation, no mutation. It will be identical to the mother plant. Clear? Now it is having several types. Now we are going to the sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction, it is the most advanced type of reproduction where the formation of gamete has taken place, and as well as the exchange of gametes has also taken place. Like males will produce sperm and females will produce ovum. So these are the two gametes. So they will fuse with each other in the process of sexual reproduction and will produce the zygote, which will turn into the new offspring. Okay. So this, you can see, not only the gametes has formation has taken place, but also the fusion of the gametes has also taken place, and as a result of which the zygote is also being formed. So you can see the exchange of the gametes as it is has taken place. So it is here we can see the variation or genetic variation has also taken place, and of course it is biparental, not uniparental, because both the gametes, both the male and the female gametes are required to perform this type of reproduction. Am I clear? Now these are the three major types of reproduction. Now these types are again having several other types. So at first we will consider the asexual reproduction. So there are differences between asexual and sexual reproduction that you have to read from the book, which is quite important. So the first type of asexual reproduction is fission. Fission means here one large nucleus will be broken down to two or more nucleus. Okay, this is called fission. This type of reproduction can be seen mainly in amoeba. Achha. Now this fission is again divided into two types. One is binary fission, another one is the multiple fission. Binary fission means the nucleus or the mother cell will divide to form two daughter cells. That is bi means two. So here one mother cell will form two daughter cells. This is binary fission. But what is multiple fission then? Multiple means from one mother cell we are getting multiple daughter cells. That's why it is called multiple fission. Okay. Like now this type of fission takes place in the unfavorable condition where the climate is against the organism. So during that harsh climate or during that unfavorable climatic condition, the amoeba or those organism creates a wall, a three-layered protective wall around them. Okay, that wall is termed as cyst. Okay, and this process of formation of cyst is called encystment. So they are producing this three-layered wall cyst. Now what will happen? This nucleus which is present within this amoeba, this nucleus will divide mitotically and produce multiple nucleus or nuclei. Now there is the cytoplasm as well. Now those cytoplasm will surround each of these nuclei and will form spore-like structures, as you can see. Now on the returning of the favorable condition, this cyst wall will break open and all these cysts will come out in the natural environment where they can again reproduce to produce the new individual. So this is called multiple fission. Next is budding. Budding is mainly seen in yeast. What happens over here? In the mother body, a small bud-like outgrowth, takes place. See, a small bud-like outgrowth is taking place. This bud-like outgrowth will actually grows in size. Until and unless the mother yeast will become fed up and it cannot carry the weight of this new bud anymore, and then this bud will get detached. Listen carefully, this bud will get detached from the mother plant, mother yeast, and will fall on the ground and a new yeast will be formed. So this is the way, or this is the process that how budding is done. Third is the fragmentation. Now fragmentation is what we will see. It is mainly seen in Spirogyra, fragmentation. type of reproduction. Keep it in mind. This is the third type of reproduction, fragmentation. It is seen in Spirogyra. What is it? The filamentous body of Spirogyra. What is filamentous? That is ribbon-like body of the Spirogyra. It will be broken down at several parts. Okay. See. So these parts are known as the fragments, and from each of these fragments new Spirogyra will be formed. Next, number 4 is the spore formation. Spore formation can be seen in many other organisms like Rhizopus and all. They are having a sporangium. This is a stalk-like structure, and on the top of the stalk there is a sac-like structure. This is called sporangium. In the sporangium there are minute black colored dot-like structures. These are regarded as spores. Now when this sporangium will become mature and cannot hold any more spores, they will again burst out. Just like multiple fission, they will burst out. So when they will burst out, all these spores will come outside, and from there new organism will be formed. So this is spore formation. The last one is the regeneration. Regeneration is found in planaria. Regeneration means regenerating an organ, or from an organ we are generating or regenerating an entire organism. So this planaria also broken down into several parts. From each of the parts, the new planaria can be formed. This is regeneration. Okay, so these are the types of the asexual reproduction. So in the next video, I will continue with this chapter. So if you have any problem in these topics, do let me know in my Facebook page or in my Insta page or in the comment section, and make sure to follow me in the channel as well as follow my page, both Insta as well as Facebook page. And till then everyone, stay tuned to my channel Tulis Biology, and take care and bye bye.